Om. Namaste. Many of you may be knowing that during our 2008 Himalayan visit, for the first time, Mahavatar Babaji appeared before me as Babaji, taken me to Gauri Shankar Pita at Swarna Swargashrama in Shambhala area. He picked me from Badrinath from our room. This was explained in some of our previous videos, but now I wanted to narrate just before meeting Babaji what all had happened. Let us go step by step and understand, as many members are embarking on Char Dham tour in May 2022. This will help them as a guide so that they are very much alert, they are aware, they increase their awareness in every step so that they too encounter Mahavatar Babaji. This is the sole intention of this video. Just before meeting Mahavatar Babaji, what had happened? It was around July end or August first week. I had a call from Chennai. One of family members' daughter had a marriage discord issue, marriage disturbance issue with husband and in-laws. The discord went to top pitch. As a result, they wanted us to come and discuss with the boy as well as the mother of the boy, the husband of that girl, so that some patch-up work can be established and they live cordially. Acceding to their request, we took up the journey from Bangalore to Chennai in a pre-booked comfortable bus. Next day morning early, we reached Chennai. Immediately we booked a hotel. We had our bath, and by 6:30 we reached a place called KK Nagar. The girl's husband was working somewhere, whereas his mother was working in ESIC, Employees State Insurance Corporation, at KK Nagar. For convenience sake, this lady was staying next to the ESI hospital. There was a staff quarters. She was allotted a small house. Although they had their own house at a distance, in order for her to commute every day, she had opted for the quarters, and she was staying. Once in a while, she will go to her house to meet the children. This was the arrangement she had. And she wanted us to come to that place so that it was in part of the city. Based on the request made by them, we reached KK Nagar around 7 o'clock. Most of their family members who wanted to take part in the discussion were all employed elsewhere. So they wanted to come. They had taken permission from their respective office. Around 9:30 they wanted to quit from the place after discussion. So as a result, the boys' relatives, cousin sisters, cousin brothers, and other relatives and one or two friends, all put together 8 to 9 persons were expected. Since we went very early from the lodge where we were staying, we did not have our breakfast on that day. The lady suggested that instead of breaking the fast, it will be better if we have early lunch so that she can arrange quick lunch. All the members can take lunch around 9 or 9:30. We said okay. But we were waiting for the other members of their family to come. From our side, only myself and Mataji were there. The girl's mother was expected to arrive there. We requested the boy and the girl to be absent there until the discussion is over, some agreement is reached. So effectively from 7:30 to 9:30 for about 2 hours we had to wait there. From their residence to the main gate, which is just on the roadside, it was almost maybe about 300 meters or 400 meters distance was there. So how long to wait there with nobody to speak, nothing to read? I just came out just to see, come out of the gate and just took a walk from here and there. As the time was around 8 or 8:30, I entered the gate again. Within the compound, a person was selling jackfruit. He was about to cut a new jackfruit. As I was hungry, usually the jackfruit is advised to be consumed when one is hungry. I reminded myself and went near the vendor. He was just cutting afresh. I took 2 pieces of the jackfruit, consumed it. It was very tasty, and I wanted some more jackfruit to be carried by me to their house so that the inmates can also enjoy. They are also maybe hungry. When the person took a piece of paper from a old magazine, the next page something was appearing like Badrinath, spiritual tour, something was there. Something attracted that paper and I took the paper, and it was mentioned that Badrinath Yatra from Delhi. The moment the paper was taken by me, something attracted me, some message came into me. Maybe Babaji likes jackfruit is one of the stories. That is a different story actually. Babaji had to like jackfruit for a different reason. But anyhow, at that moment, my mind was working on that theory. Babaji likes jackfruits. This being the case, I took the piece of paper, folded and kept it with me. And the person was packing the jackfruits. It took some more time for him to cut and oil it and give it to me. During the intervening period, I took the paper again from my pocket and I went through. But the information given in that magazine was a tour which was already over, whereas we were in July end or August beginning. So in those days, the call charges for making a STD call or a zero call to outstation from Chennai to Delhi was very, very costly. That too, my SIM was from Karnataka SIM. A Karnataka SIM being used in Chennai is considered very costly because it is roaming charges will apply. From roaming charges, making a call to Delhi will be much more costlier. Not minding this one, I gave a call to Delhi. One person by name Hari attended the call. He said the trip is over, but whenever trip comes, I will inform you. In the meanwhile, I gave him, I am calling from Chennai. Once I reach Bangalore, I will have a detailed discussion with you. Then you can share me information. This much I informed him and disconnected the phone and put the paper back into my pocket. By the time the person had packed jackfruit, I entered the house, shared the jackfruit with others and consumed it. Subsequently, through nearby acquaintance, they brought the food and served to all the members. And by 9 o'clock, our afternoon food was over. So once the cleaning of the place where we took food was over, a mat was spread. They wanted to assemble everybody, and the discussion took place. Somehow after the discussion, it went on cordial, and for the time being, it was agreed that status quo will be continued and the boy and girl will join together and continue the family. And that story apart, by 10 or 10:30, myself and Mataji, we came back to Central Railway Station. We booked our tickets in Lal Bagh train, which moves from there around in the afternoon. There was no time for us to go to any relatives or friend's house. As such, we stayed back put at Central Railway Station. The time passed and we took the Lal Bagh Express and reached Bangalore home at late night. This story is over. The next day, I just called the person Hari in Delhi. We had a discussion and he said around September we will be conducting tours. Maybe another 15 days or 1 month our advertisement will come. Once I release and finalize the tour, I'll inform you by personal call. Within 15 days, he informed me that we are conducting tours. He said he is conducting a 11-day tour to Kedarnath and Badrinath and other places. He informed me the details. The piece of paper which I got through the jackfruit vendor can be seen here. Subsequent to speaking to Hariharan, I just casually asked Mataji, shall we go to Badrinath, Kedarnath? She immediately said, yes, we will go. Ever since I shared with her that in 2004 I had gone to Badrinath without anybody's information, something was burning in her mind to go to Badrinath. The moment I just hinted, immediately she said, yes, we will go. With Mataji readily agreeing for Badrinath trip, then we made arrangement for taking care of our daughter and our pet. Our daughter was in schools at that time and we had a pet that was too much attached to us. In our absence, until one family member is there, she will not be staying alone. Somehow she was adjusted to Mataji's father and mother. So we decided to make a request to Mataji's mother. They were staying about 6 kilometers away from us. They immediately agreed to take care of our family, consisting of my daughter and our pet. My mother was there at that time. My mother wanted to stay with my elder sister. She was already there. She said, anyhow, you go and come back. After that, I will come. With these conditions, we booked the train from Bangalore to Delhi. Hari had planned the tour from 15th of September 2008 to 24th of September 2008. It was an 11-day tour. We left by Karnataka Express train on 12th September 2008. We consciously booked ticket to Delhi by train because I was almost taken by shock. I did not come to reality whether it was Babaji who called me or it was my own assumption. So to come to reality, after expressing the same to Mataji, we decided we want privacy for 2 days. That privacy can be attained only by train journey, not by flight journey. Even if we reach Delhi in advance, we will be traveling here and there and we will not remain in the room. So the best possible condition or scenario was to travel by train. We reached New Delhi railway station and on arrival at Delhi, we booked a room in a hotel in Karol Bagh. So the hotel was very good. After bath and fresh up and reached Hariharan's place, we had discussed with him. So on that day, 14th of September 2008, our journey started from New Delhi, Karol Bagh. Around 10 o'clock, when we embarked the bus, we could see about 27 members, including Hari's brother and a helper boy, cook, the cleaner, the assistant, the driver. All put together, it was a fully packed bus. By 11, we embarked to Haridwar. It was a 5-hour journey. On the way somewhere, the bus was stopped for refreshment. We had a dinner earlier, so we had a cup of tea and continued the journey. Around 3:30 in the morning, we were provided a room in Haridwar at a place called Ravi Prem Sabha. And on arrival at Haridwar, we had our bath. Hariharan party had prepared breakfast for us. All of us had breakfast. All of us had introduction with each other. We visited Arkapuri, where many families were taking bath in the holy river Ganga. We had bath already. Once I entered Arkapuri, somewhere some mesmerizing feelings were there for me. Babaji had told me that in my previous birth, I was somebody there. In that king's name only, the Arkapuri was built by King Vikramaditya. This fact known to me, when I entered Arkapuri, it was slightly giving me a jerk in that place. Somehow, some kind of memories were coming. I couldn't get very clear memory about it, but somewhere some disturbance was going on. We had a few photographs there. We took a walk in Arkapuri, reached the other end. Again, we had a cup of tea from a shop. The group leader, Hariharan's brother, asked us to assemble at one place. From there, in a shared auto, we visited Mansa Devi temple. After the Mansa Devi temple visit, where I wanted to spend some more time, but I was informed again we are going to come here. So just have darshan and come back. From there we went to Maya Devi temple. From there we went to Chandi Devi temple. Then a place called Shanti Kunj. There are several hundreds and hundreds of ashrams in Haridwar. We visited few of them, like Jairam Ashram, Kanva Rishi Ashram, Ma Anandmaya Ashram, Prem Nagar Ashram, Santosh Puri Ashram, Saptarishi Ashram, Sogam Ashram, etc. All from just outside, just a casual visit. Just we were shown the name of the ashram and we were shown the buildings, the compound from the outside. From there we went to Rishikesh, where Triambakeshwar temple on the banks of Ganga near Lakshman Jhula. From there we were taken to Triveni Ghat, where the confluence of holy river Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati rivers confluence. They are situated on the Ganga river Ghat only. Bharat Mandir built by Acharya Adi Shankara in Rishikesh. Ram Jhula. Ram Jhula is an iron bridge, a kind of iron suspension bridge built across two banks of river Ganga. From other side of the bank, Ram Jhula connects Shivananda Ashram. We visited Shivananda Ashram. We went inside. I had sat for some time there and meditated at the Samadhi of Shivananda Guru, Swargashram in Rishikesh. Again we came back via Lakshman Jhula, which is an iron suspension bridge like Ram Jhula. Gita Bhavan. There is an ashram also called 108 Baba Sali Kamli Wale. The Swargashram is situated in a very scenic picture queue location, wherefrom you can see at a distance all the vehicles moving in queue. Very prominent yogis and rishis have been in penance in these places from time immemorial. Premnath Niketan, a very ancient Vedic school. We could not visit Nilkanth Mahadev temple, which we wanted to visit on that day due to paucity of time. There is Vashishta Gufa also. That also we could not visit there. Vaishnav Devi temple also is there. We could not visit. After visiting these temples, we came back to Haridwar. In the afternoon, late, we had our lunch. After 1 or 2 hours of rest, in the evening, we were served tea and some snacks. Around 6 o'clock, we were taken again to Arkapauri, where the Ganga Arati was there. We witnessed Ganga Arati partially. Again, while back on the journey also, we visited Ganga Arati. And we were just taken to there to see this is the place where Ganga Arati is there. And we were told, spend some time and come back to the place of residence. And we took an auto. From there in auto we went. As we were new to that place, we did not want to spend more time there. We reached our stay place, Ravi Prem Sabha, around 8 o'clock. By 8:30 we completed our dinner and we went to early bed on that day with 9 o'clock instruction being given. That is on 16th of September, our further journey will continue at 4 a.m. in the morning. On 16th of September 2008, early morning we left Haridwar and proceeded to Guptakashi via Tapovan, Pauri on Devaprayag road. Okay, I will stop here. The rest we will cover it in few episodes so that all the members will get some inputs when they take up their journey to the Chardham. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha.